Alrighty, everybody. Welcome and ahoy. It is time for our weekly Mario Kart Monday stream. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today on this fine Monday evening? Been a little bit. It's been a whole weekend. You guys might have seen, I had a round of Mario Party played with friends over on Clark's channel. Saturday night, which is a lot of fun. If you guys tuned in to my bonus Friday stream, we did some Tomodachi Life, making some more Miis. So things have been going pretty well on my end over the past week. But how about all of you? Oh, hello. Getting some more folks hopping in the right spot here as we wait. And then of course, being Monday, it's also a Nintendo Music Update Day. So in about 50 minutes, 50, we will see what happens with the weekly Nintendo Music Update. Maybe we'll be getting something cool, or maybe it'll be something smaller. We'll spend some time speculating, just like we do every stream. We have to do a finals today. Oh, best of luck, MJ. I hope they went well. Wait, dinner. There is cow jokes in chat, I see, which is quite funny. Yes, May 4th. I'm not particularly a Star Wars fan, so it's more so just an outsider looking in, seeing all the memes today. You mean had a fight with someone? Oh no. Today I had that too, actually. PK's me was fighting with Pauline. You ready for Superstar Saga to show up on the app? Please, I would love to see Martin Luigi Superstar Saga show up on that. That'd be great. Yes, we did get a new song for Galaxy 2 last week. Yeah, when they dropped that update last week for Mario Galaxy 2, they also added the new song into that soundtrack, which is pretty nice. Baby Daisy fought with TC Nick 3. That's funny. Mimi was fighting with a celebrity. It is a beautiful new song. It's a nice new version of the Common Observatory theme. It's great. Tried Sonic Racing Crossworlds this weekend on Steam. You liked it, and you ended up finding a good deal on the Switch 2 physical copy. And now you'll be able to join after Mario Kart. Hey! Excellent to hear, Nikki Maker. Excellent to hear, Nikki. It'll be good having you in for Sonic Racing. I'm glad you ended up enjoying it when you tried it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And of course, yes, we will be doing some Sonic Racing Crossworlds tonight after some Mario Kart. So, you know, the usual. We'll be on Mario Kart for about an hour and a half or so. Hour and a half to 2 hours, somewhere in that range. Then we'll swap the Sonic for about an hour. Alright. Oh. We've got, the trucks. Alright. Let's get things properly set up, though. Alright, we got about half of a room in here currently. As always, the room ID is down at the bottom of the screen. You can enter that and come race with us. The first redeem was for me to play as B Wario in the Stinger cart. The Bumblebee. Alright, so let me do that. Yeah, tomorrow's Mario Party stream is happening. Next single player game be Yoshi's Island. Yes, I don't know if I'll be able to start it tomorrow though. I don't know if I'll be able to start it tomorrow. Tomorrow might only be Mario Party. And then following week I'll get to start Yoshi's Island. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what happens. I need to see what my schedule is looking like for tomorrow. I just have a lot of things piling up this week that I gotta take care of. And I might have some tomorrow night as well, so... when I announce the stream for tomorrow, you'll be able to tell from like the YouTube thumbnail and my announcement of it, if we'll be starting Yoshi's Island tomorrow or if we'll wait a week. Jamboree or Superstars? I think we'll do one last round of Superstars tomorrow, because there's only one board that hasn't been done on streams and in Mario Party Championships the past few weeks, which is Yoshi Tropical Island, so we'll go in and do that one tomorrow before we jump at the Jamboree. No, it's not going to be a 30-turn game, no. It's not going to be a longer game because I'm not doing the other thing. It would still be the same normal length. Maybe slightly longer. It'll probably be 20 turns of Yoshi Tropical Island tomorrow. Am I going to miss 3D Land now that that's over? Not really. It was fun, but I don't know if I'd say I would miss it. Is there an audio delay? Are you guys hearing a delay in audio? Hold on. Hold on, let me back out. Hold on. I think there's an audio delay. Maybe that's just for me. No, maybe it's fine. No, there's a delay. Alright, hold on. One moment. One moment. For me, there's a delay at least. So give me a moment. I need to... hopefully this doesn't break anything. Give me a moment. One second. I'd rather deal with this now than later. It's gonna freeze for a moment, but it'll come back. In a moment, at least. Give me one moment, everybody. Is this gonna work? Sorry, I'm messing with this to actually make it work properly. Because if I have an audio delay, that would probably end up bleeding into the stream at some point, and I don't want to deal with that later when we're actually racing. So let me get this fixed up now. It's just taking a moment. Of course it is. Okay. There we go. Turn up audio for me locally. Okay. Do you guys hear that? Is everything coming through okay? Audio sound good? Yes, everything sounds good. Let me check. Let me go. Okay, yeah, that is like perfect now. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. All right, let's get this started. All right, we got our usuals all set. So here we go. Of course, your me is at level 50. Wow. That is a pretty high level me. In less than an hour, we get the music update predictions. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to change the B-Wario and the singer. Alright, I'll do that after this first race. So I'll do the B-Wario for 2 races, and then I just see the next one for Aurora Rosalina. So then I'll do that for 2 races. I guess I caught up with trying to fix whatever tech issue I was having, but... Let me make sure. You must anticipate a game in years coming out next week. Forza Horizon 6. Awesome. Good to hear. I didn't even realize that was coming out so soon. If I had the time for tomorrow, would I do Tomodachi Life after? Maybe not. Maybe not. So that's the thing, right? Like, if I end up not doing Yoshi's Island tomorrow, It's because I have other things I need to do at the stream that are going to keep me busy enough that I'm not going to be able to. So I will know tomorrow. I also don't know if I'm going to keep streaming Tomodachi Life. I think I'm at the point where, other than having done, oh gosh, other than the little shorts that I did, I might still do like a little bit of content for it, but I think I'm starting to wrap up how much coverage of Tomodachi Life I'll be doing on my channel, since I do have some freelance projects coming in now, so my time that I'm going to get to spend with it is going down a little bit, and I would rather spend that time making a bit more meaningful content. I might still like make them ease in my free time, but I'm probably not going to stream the whole process as much, you know? Oh, come on. That was kind of crazy, actually. Oh, God. No! Green shot thrown behind. Oh, so many coins, actually. No! The fireballs. Serious star and a 5-stream streak. Awesome. Congrats. Thank you for showing up. That was too far. Oh, that was well timed. Yeah. That's fine. Okay, okay. Ah! Well, I just barely missed you. Ah, that could have been nice. But alas. Oh! Okay, I did take out Nikki, but... but I still got second in the end. Alright, alright. Oscar says, last time you finally watched the Mario Galaxy movie. Nice! Good to hear. And this week's the Nintendo financial results. Yes! Which means there could be an announcement coming up soon, but who knows, we'll see. Can't get over my Bowser me. Any updates on the little guy? He's friends with Bowser Jr. And a couple of my friends. That's mostly it. Alright, so it was B Wario in the Bumblebee. There it is. I have to guess, since we got Mario last week, you hope for something Pokemon related. You're gonna default to a GameCube game. Not sure which game, but you want a GameCube track tonight. I did mention I want to do Long Farm again. Yeah, I do want to do Long Farm videos again. Added Tails, you live in Dream Island. Nice. Dylan Manning, welcome, welcome. Got the Mario Kart Mondays are back to a consistent weekly schedule. Well, we did it last week, too. What's the Nintendo Music update? We don't know yet. That doesn't happen for another 25 minutes. Or, sorry, 35 minutes. That's what we're wondering about and predicting. Saw on the Nintendo Today app. Today's guest of the game is Mario Sunshine. No, unfortunately, because those are different. For me, the Guess the Game at Mario Sunshine was 2 days ago. The only thing that's synced for everybody on Nintendo today is specifically news stuff. Everything else, it kind of can just randomly show up. I'll finish catching up on chat after. Hi Frankie, welcome, welcome. Dylan, no, I have no intention of playing Mario 64 DS. I don't have access to the game, so that's not something I'm looking to do, but I'm also not too interested in revisiting either era of Mario 64. We already established the next game that I'll be doing on Tuesdays is going to be Yoshi's Island. I just don't know if we're starting tomorrow or not. It might be next week. Oh, come on. That was not that far out. Come on, look you two. Stingy. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was just on me. Oh, alright. Ooh, charging checks here are gonna be rough. At least I thought they would be. Really? A single green shell on like 8th? Aiden is gifting subs. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you for gifting out subs. That's awesome. Johnny asked, do we think we'll see a new Star Fox? Or do they think we're getting a new Star Fox? There's been rumors for a bit, so I wouldn't be surprised if, yes, there is one on the way. We'll just have to see. Dylan says, love all the Yoshi games. What Yoshi's Island game am I going to be playing? The original Yoshi's Island. Just on NSO. I'm just going to be playing Yoshi's Island on NSO. It's the only one I have access to, so. I don't think I'll be streaming the entirety of Yoshi the Mysterious Book. I am probably going to have freelance work tied to it. Which means I'm going to be going through it at my own pace for work purposes rather than for streaming all, so I probably won't be streaming the game now. Hey Dev, welcome, welcome. Ooh, hype train. Excellent. That's fun. Simpson says, now that you're back from holiday, you might stop telling about your life tonight, tomorrow. Nice. Will I go for 100% Yoshi's Island? No idea. I think I'm just going to be going for beating the game. That's about it. Okay, after this race, I'll swap to Aurora Rosalina. And then I see I also now have redeemed for Sailor Koopa, so I got quite a few redeems to go through. Would I ever be interested in revisiting Yoshi's Island DS? You feel like it gets incredibly overlooked or something? Maybe. I've played it before. I mostly am going to be doing Yoshi's Island as a relatively short game, to kind of build up excitement towards Yoshi the Mysterious Book. I don't know how many Yoshi games I'm going to be streaming beyond that one. We'll have to see. If I were to stream another Yoshi game, though, after Yoshi's Island, I would probably seek out getting Poochie and Yoshi's Woolly World on 3DS, physically, so that I could do that. Because I never played Yoshi's Woolly World, so I can't promise that, of course, but that's something I'd probably be interested in trying to do at some point. time. Mysterious Star says, prediction, if there's a Nintendo Music update, it'll be a Zelda game of some kind. You know, I'm feeling Zelda as well. I'm not really sure why, but I also feel like it could be Zelda. I think it's been a little bit since the last Zelda update. I'll have to look after this race. I'll look at what the last few updates were and see when the last Zelda game was. I might be wrong, but I feel like the last Zelda game was Phantom Hourglass a few months ago. In which case, we would definitely be due for another one. But I may be wrong, though. Would I rather replay Yoshi's Woolly World on a Wii U instead? Or would I rather play, not replay? No, because I'd rather play the version that has more content. Which I know the 3DS version has more content, so I would probably do that instead. It was Phantom Hourglass. Okay. Yeah, that's been a while. That's been a while. So we are definitely due for a new Zelda edition. I would love to see, I mean, Spirit Tracks is kind of the easy next one after Phantom Hourglass, but... Oh, God. But I would love to see... Are you kidding me? No! Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask. On Nintendo Music. Those are some good soundtracks, and it would be nice to get them. Alright. Full of red shell. That doesn't really help a ton. Or, I got a red shell, rather. Crossover Dreamer, welcome, welcome. Lean towards Echoes of Wisdom and Twilight Princess. True, we still don't have Echoes of Wisdom, and that's kind of the last major 2024 release that still isn't on Nintendo Music. One of, at least. Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, and Endless Ocean are kind of the other ones. I could see it. I could see Echoes of Wisdom. But yeah, I do feel like it'll be a Zelda tonight. I just don't know which one. No, I should have... I don't know if I can catch up much more. Oh, come on! Boomerangs. Yeah, nothing I can do at that point. Oh no. Yeah, we're just falling more and more. Unfortunate. Alright. Alright, let me make sure to do the swap. For Rosalina, there's no vehicle request, so I'll run with one I know and I'm good with. Who's in that? Alright, let me look. Taking a look at some Nintendo Music stuff. Let me see. If it was Phantom Hourglass... Wow, that was in January. I don't know why I thought that was in March. Okay, yeah, we are very much due for a new Zelda. Dylan, we still don't know what the music update is. It doesn't happen for another half hour. Top of the next hour. That's why we've been speculating what it is. No, are you kidding me? That's unfortunate. Okay, I have to jump over that banana. Oh boy. I don't know why a drift wasn't started there, but oh well. Oh god. Come on. Might ruin my drift. Now I need to use it just to get across. I wanted to use it at the shortcut here. But that didn't happen. Okay. Well, that's no final item. Be lucky to keep 8th. Okay, we're good there. We're good there. Do the meteors drop coins? No idea. If they do, I never noticed. Let's see. I do another one as Rosalina Aurora, and then it's the Sailor Koopa. You look up something for Nintendo Music. I'll keep picking Blue Cinema for now. What Zelda games do we already have on here? Skyward Sword, Zelda 2, Ocarina, Ocarina 3D, Original Zelda, Phantom Hourglass, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Wind Waker. Yeah, okay. So still some pretty big Zelda games missing. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna predict Zelda, but it's kind of also partially a hope. I wouldn't be surprised if over the next few weeks we see some more Yoshi games getting on the soundtrack, getting the soundtracks on Nintendo Music, just to hype up Yoshi the Mysterious Book. But we'll see. Do I think a May or June Direct is more likely? I think we'll get a Summer Direct. I think it'll be June. Very, very rare we see a Direct in May. So I do think it could be June. I do think we'll get one. It's just a matter of when. But yeah, I think it'll be a June Direct. Probably near the end of June, to be honest. Later half of the month. So not too soon, but, you know, a month away or so. Month and a half, maybe. But I do think before end of June we'll see one. Since we didn't get one in February. That's what I think, at least. I just wanted to get your mushroom. I didn't want to hit you. That's what I get. Alright, can I bring this back? Uh-oh. Alright. I was gonna say, no, I don't even know if I'll get to know what I got, but I did get the green shells at least, but it didn't really come in handy. Got them too late, but that's alright. So greedy at the end. Oh man. Okay. Those were the two on Aurora Rosalina. Next one was Sailor Koopa. And there was nothing listed with it, so we're going with Pipe Frame. Yeah, I'll keep picking Boo Cinema. I love Boo Cinema. And we haven't gone to it yet, so. We know nothing first party past August. Nintendo rarely has first party games released in August with exceptions like ImWhoreHay. Fortune's Weave is most likely September at the earliest. I don't think that's true, actually. I think first party games actually pretty commonly come out in August. I think they pretty commonly have come out in August. Other than ImWhoreHay, Splatoon, I think 2? One of the Splatoons was in August. I don't remember which one. And then I feel like we got the Switch 2 edition of Kirby and Forgotten Land last year. So I wouldn't say they rarely release things in August. But August can be a relatively quieter month. But I'm pretty sure they've had August releases the past several years. So. Waiting this on for Direct is painful. See, I don't really agree. Because we've been getting so many bits of news over time. I get it during times back in, like, 2023, 2024, etc., when there was, like, constant, like, long news droughts. When we were going, like, months where there really wasn't, like, any news on what was happening from Nintendo. Outside of maybe, like, one game trailer here and there. It was like very, very quiet. Most weeks of this year, most weeks in 2026, there has been some sort of announcement from Nintendo. There's very, very few weeks of this entire year so far have we gone through. Are you kidding me? Have we gone through and gotten nothing? So there's been a lot of news from Nintendo, just spread out, done in a very different way than what most are used to. So I understand, like, it's different, people don't like it as much, but we're still getting that same kind of info, just not as all at once, not as condensed into one event as normal. We get back up to 4th? Okay, I'll take that. That was nice. That was nice. Splatoon 3 came out close to August, but was released in very early September. Okay, yeah. You're getting pelted by red shells? Ooh. What are my thoughts on the way Nintendo's handled Splatoon Raiders so far? Do I think it's weird they skipped it during the September Direct entirely and just announced anything regarding the game? I think so far it looks similar to how they handled Splatoon 3, marketing-wise, and that's not necessarily a good thing. But we'll see. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be better. I think the marketing for Splatoon 3 was very bad. Before and after release, in fact. So I'm hoping the marketing for Splatoon Raiders in general is better. Given that it's out in a few months, it's probably going to be fine. I just don't really understand why they announced it as early as they did. They could have waited to announce it until last September's Direct. 2020 was the time when Nintendo barely announced games. That was a very specific situation, though. That was pandemic. You just like the dopamine of getting a bunch of trailers all at once. You know, you've been getting trickles of news. Yeah, I do get that. We've still been getting regular games. Addictive ones, too. So the need for more for you is not as much, especially since you know the ones you want, like Zelda, aren't coming up anytime soon. Yeah, very fair, very fair. This is a longer route, you're right. Okay. It's quiet up here for now. Not for long, though. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is a mess. So everything Mario Super Sluggish will ever get added to Nintendo Music? Or will its lack of a European release prevent it from ever seeing a live day? No, I think it could definitely show up at some point. I think it could definitely show up at some point. Yeah, figures. Just in time. No, the green shell. I want something better. Not really. Unfortunate. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's fine. Ah, that's fine. 10 minutes until the music update? Alright. Not much longer to wait now. Oh yeah, Sonic did announce that they're making a couple plushies for Donkey Kong Bonanza. They're cute. They're cute. I don't know when they'll end up over here, but they're cute. Monty Mole. Alright, I'll play Monty Mole. Do I think Mario Kart World DLC is more likely to come this fall or next year? That's tricky. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be Wiggler first. No, it won't let me change. Alright, I'll do the Monty Mole first, because I'm Monty Mole now, and then I'll do Wiggler afterwards. They both came in at the same time for me. Alright. We'll do Monty Mole and then Wiggler. I think Mario Kart World DLC could definitely come this fall, but given that we're already at almost a year since this game came out and there's still no sign of it, while I do believe it's happening, I almost feel like they're more likely to wait until early 2027 and make it something that happens throughout the whole year. Aiden asking, is it necessary to play the first Xenoblade games before the second? No, you can do... Xenoblade 1 and 2 are only barely connected. So you can play Xenoblade 2 and not need anything from 1 to understand the game. Xenoblade 3 is the one that takes stuff from 1 and 2. Hope K. Rool finally gets into Mario Kart. That would be cool. Alright, fine. Oh god. Yeah, there's way too much happening. Alright. I agree, Mysterious Star. Luma does indeed need to be a playable character. Let Luma be playable in more than just Mario Tennis, please. I love playing as Luma in Mario Tennis, but I would like more than just that. Okay, I would like to save this as long as I can. Alright, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. No! Okay, okay. Yeah, you take that coin. You got fun with that coin, dude. No! No! Tragic. There's nothing I can do about that. Ah, damn. That is upsetting. That is upsetting. Ah. What was said here? You would pay for DLC to make Luma a playable character in this game? Yep, yep. Or he did for Rosalina and the Mario Wonder DLC, that's fair. Koopadoo says, you feel like Nintendo would possibly wait until 2027 for DLC because they don't want to repeat the same mistakes with the Booster Course Pass, and it would be very easy to cross-promote with the 35th anniversary of Mario Kart. Yeah, Koopadoo, that's the thing. I think they could wait till 2027 to make it a year of celebrating the anniversary of Mario Kart with DLC for this game. I could see them waiting for that, and I think I'd be okay with that because with how much later it would be at that point, it would have to be pretty good quality. It was your blue shell. Oh, thanks, Tony means Anthony. Karma for the bomb in the first race. I don't even remember what it... Oh, yeah, that's fair, Nikki. That's fair. Would they give Luma costumes? I think they would just make Luma just like the NPC drivers here, so probably not. Just need new outfits of Pauline. It's kind of ridiculous. She has 0 costumes. Yeah, the aero suit, I would count it, but it's not enough. She needs at least the touring outfit that was there as concept art, but... If it's another island with additional 30 tracks, you could see it needing that much set time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What were the mistakes of the Booster Course Pass? The Booster Course Pass was a bit rushed, so the biggest problem people had with it was the quality of everything on the Booster Course Pass did not feel up to par with the quality of the rest of the base Mario Kart 8. Because it was done a bit quick. So the ideal would be they release the DLC for this game when they're ready, because it's up to the same quality standards. And I think I'm okay with them waiting that long for it, is the thing. My only problem is that they just haven't indicated that there will be. Like, I don't think anybody would be upset waiting over a year for DLC if they told us there will be. You know, if they said there will be updates, there will be DLC and content updates to Mario Kart World in the future, stay tuned, or DLC is now in development, and they just left it at that, that'd be okay. People could speculate, and people mostly would be fine with the fact that, yeah, they just gotta spend time making it. But right now, it's in this weird thing of, we're pretty confident it'll happen, because it's kind of an expectation. But that's not the same thing as them confirming, yes, it's happening. So it's this weird state of limbo that it feels like it puts this game in. And it's unfortunate. Also, truth be told, I think part of it is because it's going to be paid DLC, and they want to space that out as far away from when this game originally released as they can comfortably do so, because people are not going to be happy having to pay money for DLC for this game. Okay. That's unfortunate. Looks like the Nintendo Music Update will also be out after this race, so I'll make sure to check. So scared of those green shells. No. Oh my god. Okay. still 6, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Let me see what we're getting. Let's see what that Nintendo Music update is. Alright, what are we looking at? Not seeing anything yet. Give it a moment. I do know I also have to change to Wiggler. Back to voting for Peach Stadium. Alright, it's looking like there isn't an update tonight, which means there's going to be an update later in the week to tie into something. Okay, this is interesting. So, my expectation is either a GameCube game for GameCube NSO getting added later this week, maybe Mario Sunshine. So, like, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere around there. As, like, a shadow drop when it releases on NSO as well. Or maybe they do a demo for Yoshi and the Mysterious Book this week. And because of the demo, they do the special release at the same time. I could see that happening too. We just managed to drop new music? Maybe. To be fair, didn't get 2 updates last week. I mean, 1 song for Galaxy 2 was technically added, yes. However, if that would affect the following week, they always indicate if there will not be new tracks the following week due to like them adding so much at a time. They always indicate that. So when they don't indicate it, and it's something like this, that typically means it's an update coming later in the week. It is also Golden Week in Japan right now, though. So it is also possible that because it's Golden Week for the holiday, they're not going to update it until later in the week anyway. That is also a possibility. And if that's the case, that wouldn't surprise me at all. I should have kept the mushroom, but I want to try getting a little bit more ahead. But I see those red shells, so it's not going to matter much. Yeah. No! Oh, come on. That's upsetting. Yeah. That didn't really work out. That's okay. And do one more check just to make sure it wasn't just something late. But I am pretty sure there isn't an update because of either Golden Week or because of something happening later in the week. For they got to the waiting problems of Tears of the Kingdom and Metro Prime 4, Nintendo wants to only announce games, DLC, Switch 2 editions that are coming soon. So no announcing Mario Kart DLC a year early would be beneficial to them. If they say that it's in production for DLC for a game, because you typically wouldn't be waiting like a 4+ year wait just for DLC, I think it would be fine for them to make that announcement. But I do understand what you're getting at, yeah. When are they talking about Bonanza music will be on the app? Around the 1 year anniversary of the game, I'd say. Sometime in July. Do I think Nintendo will bring back Wario Land this generation? I could see it happen. I think it could happen, yeah. The last time they brought back Wario Land was also during a very successful era, which is the Wii. So, it would make sense to come back during another successful era. Yeah, only one, that's fair. Oh, the hammers. Oh. Hi, Lana. Welcome, welcome. We're doing some community Mario Karts. Let's see. Oh, of course I get squished. Yeah, I think I just gotta do it. No! And you get an item, so that's kind of bad. Whoa, that sent me really far. No, not a green shell. Ah! That kind of sucked. I just single. No, just single again, alright. Ooh, alright. I can make that work. Fifth. Third. Oh, okay. Okay. Not good at tricks in this game. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. They can be tricky. No pun intended. Alright. I think that's all the redeems that I had. So, just go back to Cataquack for now. Very salty today. Sure, Dino. Why not? Rocky Wrench, alright. I'll play Rocky Wrench next race. Switch generation proved that Nintendo could bring back anything. They just need the right idea and the right dev team. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, honestly. You know, Famicom Detective Club came back. So I think we're at the point where, yes, anything can come back. They just need to actually do it. It's just a matter of when for most things. One, two, switch, three. Mario RPG came back. Yeah, exactly. Kid Icarus would be wonderful to have back again, yeah. Do I keep up with the Emerald Rush events Donkey Kong Bonanza? I never even bought the DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza. It didn't feel worth the money to me. I really liked DK Bonanza. Like, I liked Donkey Kong Bonanza a lot. But the DLC didn't seem enticing to me. So I never got it. So, to answer that question, no. Ah, no! My favorite years on the Switch, Aiden, were probably 2023 and 2024. I think a lot of really good things came out during those times. Despite how late in the era it was, too. Oh, come on. I was this far down and all you were going to give me was a single green shell? Lana agrees in 2023? Yeah. Because you got, like, Tears of the Kingdom in 2023, right? And then Mario Wonder later that year. And those alone are already very good. Mario RPG Remake. And if you add in 2024 as well, you get Paper Mario 1000 your door. There were some very good releases those 2 years. Yeah, of course, the movie as well, yeah. The first Mario movie. And no! Really? Really not gonna help me. Yeah. Tragic and unfortunate. You also got around to Xenoblade 3, Witcher 3, CSRs, and Fire Emblem Engage that year, even though they weren't all 2023 titles. Yeah, that's totally fair. It's easy to group in games that you play during a certain year, even if they don't necessarily release that year, because you can play games whenever. Wish we had another Pauline cameo in the Mario Galaxy movie. There could have been something from her since there was the cameos of stuff throughout Brooklyn. Played Mario Maker 2 all summer in 2019? Nice. That makes sense. Lurking while cleaning. No worries, Lana. Thank you for hopping in for a little bit. Good seeing you, as always. Wait for it to switch to the Booster Quest Pass released in 2023 to add to the already stacked list. Yeah. No, 2023 was like kind of peak. There's a lot of really good... And waves 4 through 6 were the better waves, so... Your vote might go to 2017. I mean, 2017 was great. The year the Switch came out. Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. And Splatoon 2. And ARMS. All fantastic titles. Would I at some point stream the Mario Wonder DLC? No. I already played through it on my own. So I'm I'm not really interested in streaming the various mini games in Bella Bell Park. They're fine, they're cute, but I'm not really interested in doing a lot more with them. Okay. Ah. Alright. Well, that was just mean. Taking all this out for no reason. Oh, I didn't get any item. Alright, alright. Boomerangs. Really? You're stealing from me right when I had the opportunity to actually speed up with it? So mean. Yeah, I saw, I know. Okay, I can make use of that. Soon. Sure. Lack of an item here is definitely gonna bring me down. Really? Nothing speedy? When everyone else behind me is gonna get something speedy? Taken out by the gold shell. Tour 19 is always going to be special to you, given it was last year of a lot, last proper E3, last year before the storm, and for you, year of Luigi 2 with Luigi Mansion 3. Yeah, that's fair. There were a lot of gold shells that race, you're right. Alright, tied for 5th right now. Got taken up by 5 of them that race. Wow. Yeah, that is a lot. Sure, Dino Dino. Why not? Did you get nostalgia for E3 recently? You miss it? That's fair. Yeah, it's... Times are different without it, yeah. What year do I think is the next Smash the most likely? GameCube was launch year, Wii was 2 years in, Wii U was 2 years in, and Switch 1 was 1 year in. We can see Street Fighter's movie. I'm not gonna see Street Fighter's movie now. Smash could be around 2 years in, maybe. So sometime like late 2027, maybe. I don't know though. I think that's the earliest it could show up, late 2027. Okay. Sure. If we don't get an NSO update tomorrow, you're guessing the upcoming music update would be tied to Yoshi and the Mysterious Book? Well, there could be an NSO update that doesn't hit until, like, Thursday. It could be an NSO update that doesn't hit until Thursday, but also, it is still Golden Week in Japan for, like, 2 more days. So, it is entirely possible the Nintendo Music Update will be a normal update, but a few days late. For, you know, after the holidays in Japan. Golden Week, I think the last day of Golden Week's on Wednesday. So... You heard New Smash Bros. Supposed to come out in 2027? Saw a leak about it? I mean, maybe. We'll see. I don't think anything, like, truly reputable has come forward, like, confirming, quote-unquote. So it's all just rumors and possibilities for now. Maybe, yeah. I mean, 2027 is also just kind of an easy guess, because if there was a Smash in 2026, we would probably know about it by now. And 2027 feels like enough time for development, potentially. So, past 2 Smash Bros. Games have had development times of about 3 years. If theoretically Sakurai began working on it after Kirby Air Riders, it could more likely release in 2028. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I say late 2027 at the earliest. Like, holiday game of 2027 at the earliest. Alright. Next. I'll just go back to Cataquack for now. Then we'll probably miss the Game Awards 2027. So, not that big of a deal. You could do DLC announcements there again. Like, Smash doesn't care about the Game Awards. Outside of using it to announce DLC characters. Sakurai could have finished Air Riders well before 2025, so it's possible Smash dead time started sooner than we think. Maybe. Am I gonna be watching Mortal Kombat 2? No, probably not. Probably not. There we go. We get more slipstream bats. Yeah. That feels really early for a blue shell. Tyler Banana Shake, welcome, welcome. Okay, with the star. Hold them for now. Oh god. No! Still fourth, thankfully, but... Oh, man. Johnny says, hoping to get a new Spider-Man game for Switch too. You know, I could see Sony's Spider-Man games potentially going to Switch 2 at some point. I think I could see that happening at some point. They went to PC, so... Second time you saw me lose to Nikki Live. Oh, man. Was that Mario Bros. Circuit R? It was a route that had you play through Mario Bros. Circuit backwards, yeah. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with Nintendo Music later in the week. Spider-Man 1 and 2 need a Switch 2 version, along with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I've not thought of Microsoft Flight Simulator on Switch 2. That could be interesting, yeah. From a 0% to a 100% chance, how likely do you think it is that the next 3D Mario will be open world? What would my personal preference be? Sandbox style, linear style, or open worlds? Indeed. I would prefer something more like Mario 64 and Sunshine, where there's a few areas that you go back to for quite a few stars, but you can make them like really big and big explorable worlds, like Odyssey if you want. But actually have like, you know, things that happen in those areas that really like progress them. I would like a structure like 64 or Sunshine again, but you can go bigger scale with the actual locales. I just don't really want it to be Odyssey 2, personally. We had Talking on Bonanza, and I think that was a much better structure for that, but I don't want another one just like that. That's unfortunate. Nice, I love forcing the bullet bill to take the shortcut for me. That's a lot of camels. Okay, well, that sucked. But, aha. Oh, I didn't get up there. Darn it. Really want Galaxy 3? Yeah, I would be down for a Galaxy 3. Even though I don't know if I really see it happening, I would be down for that as well. Oh! I sniped first place. Let's go. That was nice. Did not see that happening. But I will absolutely take that. Cupid says, you think the most likeliest PlayStation game that could come to Switch 2 is Helldivers 2. It did get an Xbox version. Interesting. I didn't even know Helldivers was a PlayStation exclusive. Or a PlayStation Studio game. I don't know if it is. So I know that was also on PC. Making someone go to outer space in Tomodachi Life? Nice. Oh, I got first place in the very last race. That's fun. Granted, I still came in 6th in the full set, but you know what? That was still okay. That was still good. Alright. Let's set up some knockout tours. I'll give it a moment. Give folks time to change characters, vehicles, etc. You would like a 3D World sequel, and then in a few years, a more sandbox open world 3D Mario. I do want a 3D World sequel, yeah. I want another 3D World with all that kind of multiplayer to it, yeah. You like an open world Mario game, a 4-player co-op also? That seems like it'd be really hard to do. This is a song that I use for the outros, not just Mario Kart Championships, my YouTube end screen in general. Yes, it's this song. It's the Mario Kart 64, results theme in Mario Kart World, which is very good. It is what I use though for my my video outros, yeah. All right, let's do some knockout tour. I'll pick the spiny rally. Odyssey 2 is not likely. Yeah. I don't see Odyssey 2 happening. Odyssey 2 became Donkey Kong Bonanza, is what I think. Toadette and the baby blooper? Alright, I'll do that next. Gotta be a little sweaty, that's funny. Alright, we'll do that for the second knockout tour then. Really? A boo already? It's kind of crazy. Oh, alright, I like that. rather use this to keep myself protected from whatever may come at me next. Like that. Alright. Okay, that'll help. 100% of Kirby's Treasure Dreamland Deluxe. Nice! That's satisfying. Oh. Unfortunate. Oh gosh. Alright, alright. Alright, second. We're still in, we're still in. Okay, okay. Is that spoiling Donkey Kong Bonanza? What, saying Odyssey 2 became Donkey Kong Bonanza? No. Because I'm talking about mechanically and gameplay. It has nothing to do with the story of Donkey Kong Bonanza. The game is also, almost a year old, so... We're 12th or better. We're 9th currently. And I don't think any more items are coming. So this is a bit concerning. No! We might be okay, we might be okay. Just barely. No. Entire Shimi getting targeted by Boo. Oh. That's unfortunate. Shoot. That got a bit close for comfort. No, that was shot right in front of me. Okay, we're still in, we're still in. Gotta be top 4 to move on, though. Okay. Wow. Okay. There are a lot of ways people can shortcut around this area, so I'm a little worried about being able to hold top 4, but we'll see. Hee-hoo. Gold shell. 2 gold shells. Alright. Second. Alright, we're still in. Oh, that's risky. No, I guess I drifted the wrong way. Didn't actually hit you. Oh, I got so close there. Oh, man. Alright. Tried back in to get power items, but it didn't work out. Oh. Oh, Iverson threw the boomerang back and got you. Oh, man. Alright, I'll take second there. That's fair. GG's. Alright, let's do our next one. And I was told to play Toadette in the baby blooper. And I think that'll be our last knockout tour. Which means we will be swapping to, I'll play sport today. We'll be swapping to, Sonic Racing Crossworlds after this next race. Alright. Here we go, everybody. Final knockout tour of the night before we swap to Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Sweating like a sinner in church there. Oh, that's funny. I have not watched Professor Layton in the Internal Diva. I actually have never engaged with the Professor Layton IP before. Maybe someday. At the very least, through the Phoenix Wright crossover. I have that one. I just haven't played it. All right, here we go. Spiny Rally. It's been a while since we did this one. At least I think it has. Ah, the red shell. Oh, I'm okay. I managed to get a double. No. I don't even know what hit me there, to be honest. Can I play the Donkey Kong Country games? I played Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 on stream last year. I have not played more of them, though. I might play more of them on stream eventually, though. Yeah, 1 and 2 were played last year after, last spring, I think. They were after, Donkey Kong Bonanza had been announced. I played Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 last, probably May and June or somewhere around there. I haven't done 3 or Tropical Freeze or Returns yet. I might do them at some point, though. Of course it only hit the chili bully. Did I watch Sonic Prime? Yeah, I watched Sonic Prime when that was coming out on Netflix. That was a fun one. I actually really enjoyed Sonic Prime. Not as much as Sonic X back in the day, but I did enjoy Sonic Prime more than apparently most people did. That's why I play as Tails 9 in Sonic Racing Crossworlds a lot. It's risky, but just to try to bring first place down a little bit closer to everyone else. I agree, the fight scenes in Sonic Prime were good. Would I play DK64 if it was on NSO? Non-zero chance of that. I would consider that once it comes to NSO. I've never actually played it before, so I would consider it. No promises, but... At the end of this month, Arl from Puyo Puyo is coming to Sonic Racing Crossroads? Yes. Yeah, that's later in May. Aw. Okay. Shoved me out of the way. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that's definitely bad. Actually, that could have been a lot worse, so no, we're fine, we're fine. We're fine. Then after Arl, we sure learn the final update characters? Yes. I didn't know you can go up there for that. For craft. I'm scared of that red shell. Will we soon get a look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Avatar tracks? Yeah, eventually. We will eventually see that. Oh, he got eliminated. Get a knockout tour. Oh. Miss Tomodachi Life event for Tetris 99. Oh no! Yeah, my husband just did it earlier today. Okay. Scared of these shells. Alright, we're still in. We're still in. Wow, I got everybody with those. That was nice. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, okay. No, I lost it. I lost it! That might be it. Oh, that's definitely it. Now that that happened, yeah, there's nothing I can do to recover that. Are you kidding me? No, that's it. Yep. Yeah, what Toadette said. Alright, alright. Do I still play Mario Tennis Fever? A little bit. I haven't played too much recently, but I do still boot it up every once in a while, yeah. Oh, Kiku didn't get it quite right either. I will Kiku hold it. And Kihu held it. Alright. That 2 wins in a row for Kihu. That's pretty good. Knockout Tour was treating you very well tonight. Alright. I'm fine with 5th. I did better in Knockout Tour tonight than I did in the standard races. Alright. Alrighty, everybody. I'm going to go set up for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So, give me a few minutes. I'm going to put us on BRB. And when I'm back, it'll be time for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So don't go away. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for some Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and I forgot to update the category on Twitch. Just give me a moment. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we've got the lobby ID on screen. Y'all can join in and we'll get these races started. Let me also message somebody.
Hello.
Alright. See, there's requesting me to play as Captain Majima. Right. We'll go the full mile. No, it's power. For 4 races, we'll be doing that. Let's see. Custom match. 4 races. Vote. Alright, there we go. Alright, who have we already got in? Brian, Anthony, Everton, Dark Yoshi, Nikki. Alright. I'll give it a couple moments. And we will get our first set of races started soon. Who is Captain Majima? It's Majima from Yakuza. Or Like a Dragon, whatever you call it now. There was a Pirate Yakuza game like a year or 2 ago. And Majima's, instead of just being a recurring character in the Yakuza games, he's the protagonist of Pirate Yakuza. Sorry without you enjoying ImWhoreHay, that's fair. No worries, no worries. If I wanted to know how long a course is in Mario Kart, do I calculate the time on 1 lap around the course or by the number of laps? It would be done through time trials, and it would probably be the amount of time for 1 lap, yeah. Because it wouldn't be by number of laps, because Koopa Troopa Beach is 5 laps, and that's still a very short course. Doing all 5 laps of that is still shorter than the average race, so... How many DLCs are left for Sonic Racing? 2 more paid DLC of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then 3 more free update characters, the Sega characters. I saw in chat there was some speculation about those. PK says, thinking Surge, Alex Kidd, Bayonetta, and Igus. Well, there's only 3 slots left, so you would lose one of those. Even if they came together, they would probably be from the same thing. Knight said he would like to see Clockwork Knight and BD Joe in Crossworlds. Koopa Dude says you can see Classic Sonic being the June update. Yeah, I'm thinking if there's any other Sonic characters, it's going to be Classic Sonic for the Sonic anniversary in June. I agree there. I think Samba de Amigo is probably going to happen because there was a Samba de Amigo game within the past few years. So that's relatively recent. And then whatever else Sega's working on. There is a new Virtua Fighter coming, so I could see a Virtua Fighter character getting added, but that might be as a future DLC if they do more than just the one later on. I don't know about Alex Kidd. I don't think Alex Kidd has been in anything at all recently, and most of these have largely been promoting newer and recent things for them. I could see a Persona 1, though. I could see another Persona, but I don't know if it'd be Aigis. It might be Yu Narukami from Persona 4. Doesn't it bother me that Arla's just a few Wednesdays away? I wouldn't say it bothers me. I like when they space out the Sonic Racing stuff. So, we had 2 in April, so I'm kind of glad we get a little bit of a break before the next one. Sega loves adding Alex Kidd. What was the last thing Alex Kidd was in? Because if it was like Sega All-Stars Racing Transforms, that was still like over 10 years ago. You know, the way they've been handling it for this game is a little bit different. So, like, we haven't seen Ulala yet, so even though she's typically one of the usual go-tos. Just want to know. Let's see. I feel like the game's really loud, so I'm going to turn it down after this. Or I can just do it there. There was a remake of an Alex Kidd game? When? Was that recent? If so, then yeah, I could see Alex Kidd getting added. Let me know if the game's too quiet now. I just noticed it was really loud, and I think it was really loud from when I was doing, well, from Mario Kart, I think, but. Or from Tomodachi Life, I don't know. But it does seem like it was louder than usual, so I turned it down. 2021? Okay, that is pretty recent. Maybe Alex Kidd could happen. Never mind. I was wrong. Amigo Billy Hatcher and Classic Sonic. I do think Amigo and Classic Sonic are 2 of them. We'll see what happens from there, though. Not as clean as I would have liked that to be, that's for sure. That was a nice first place. Opinion on Captain Majima? He's fine. I don't really have opinions on him. I like the pirate ship cart, but that's about it. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was a Alex Kidd remake at all anytime recently, so yeah, that is possible. It just depends on, like, I don't know, it depends on what they want to do. Made 600 boosts of happiness in Living Dream. Wow, that's a lot. I think I only just hit, like, 200 recently. Alrighty. You would like Joe Musashi from Shinobi. There was a recent Shinobi game, and you really like, so he could appear. Yeah, I could see Shinobi. I would need to look at like what else Sega has put out or is putting out, and see from there. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it'll be a little bit before we learn more. But I do feel confident we'll see Classic Sonic in June, yeah. Like June or very early July, potentially. We'll see. Next redeem for me is for Cream. Alright, I'll play Cream next. Next set of 4 races. So you'll be waiting a little bit, but... Whoa. Uh-oh. No, I know. Ryo Hazuki from Shenmue. Could even come with a 4. That would be funny too. Okay. My biggest hope for DLC is still the protagonist of Metaphor ReFantasio with a sword-themed Extreme Gear. Because you could ride the sword like a skateboard in that game. Oh, I didn't get an item. That's bad. At least that was kind of close. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. The game is still very loud? Okay. I'll just turn it down more. Yeah, apologies if it's been too loud. Hopefully you've been able to hear me over it. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, where are we going next? I would like Wily Castle. Sorry, just checking something. Okay, okay. Alright. Oh, now I have that. Okay, okay. Not exactly what I want. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. Oh, sure. Thank you, Dark Chow. I would like more items. Ow. Oh, I didn't get that out of my head. That's bad. No. Oh, this is not going well. We're dropping a bit. Yeah, that's not gonna help this far in. That was fine. I think I made it back up to like 5th. So like it could have been worse, but like... eh. 4th, okay. That's a bit better than I was expecting, but... I was up in 2nd a good amount of the race, so... Alright. Alright. Last race in the first set of 4. Where will we go? Sure, Kronos Island. I'm happy with that. If we get it. Well, actually, I'm happy with any of these 3. I do like all 3 of these. So I'm good with any of them, yeah. Alright. Next race. Watch free DCB Opa Opa. Oh, it's not impossible. It really could be anything. Oh. Also got hit very early on. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. Alright, Sky Road. What's the frenzy? Oh, okay, it's the drifting. Oh, yeah, that's bad. I should have gotten up to 4. Oh well. Okay. Onwards, onwards. Hmm. Okay, okay. Whoa. Take this for protection. No! Dark Yoshi pulling ahead at the very last second and knocking me out of the way. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Nicely done, Dark Yoshi. Get an Omocha item, you can go offer Omocha because he gives you the rings to make you celebrate off of it. Oh, okay, that's fair. Paper the protagonist, ahoy. Welcome, welcome. Alright. First set of races there, done. Congratulations, Dark Yoshi. Alright. I'll give everyone a moment to mess around with their character, vehicle, etc. The next redeem for me was for Cream. So I'm gonna do that. There's no vehicle listed with it, so where am I gonna put Cream in? Maybe just stick with the power vehicle. Just one of the other ones that I tend to use a lot.
Hey guys.
Oh, what gadgets am I looking at? Okay, yeah, I've got my usuals, the ones that I like using, so I'll stick with those. And I'll give it a few minutes once again. I don't think they're gonna update Tangle and Whisper voices, no. I think if they were gonna do that, they would have already. I think if they were gonna add in voices for them, they would have already. None of the update characters have had any sort of voices. The closest was Miku, but that's also because Miku was there at launch, so. I don't actively expect them to go in and do that. But it means, yes, Tangle Whisper do have voice actresses in general in Sonic now, so they can get voices in future games that they may appear in. Miku is also a program, so no need to hire a VA. Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. Alright. Time for the next one. Where is Rusty Rose from? Sonic Prime. Rusty Rose, Dread, and 9 are all from Sonic Prime, the Netflix series. Alright. Let's do our next set of races. Red kinda has a voice too, during Trace you can hear bird squawks. Yeah, like, a bunch of the characters do still have some sort of, like, unique sound effect that plays or is relevant to them, but it's not like a voice. It's not quite the same thing. Sure, Pack Village. Speaking of Sonic Prime, the final episodes will premiere next Friday. Sonic Prime has been done for, like, 2 or 3 years now. I think. Sonic Prime's been done for a long time. Oh, on Nickelodeon. Oh, has it been... Did they put it somewhere other than Netflix? That's neat. I didn't know they were putting it on other platforms at all. That's neat. Alright. Okay, just barely got that. Alright, alright. Oh, just barely managed to get that item. No! My special speed. Oh, that's tragic. Ow. Get the shield. Get me out of the off-road. Oh, alright, I don't know where that went. Oh god. Alright. That was like third. So I'm okay with that. Right? I think? She's reacting positively, so... Yeah, third. Okay, I'm fine with that. Alright. What's next? Where are we going next? Huh. We just did Pack Village and Maze. And Eggman Expo was the Crossworld. So... I've complained about this before, but... the way course selection is handled online in this game could be a lot better. What online rank have I got to in Mario Kart World? It's been a little while since I last did Worldwide, so I haven't checked. I don't remember offhand where my points are at. Probably in the 8,400s. Or unless you mean the highest I've ever gotten. I've reached 9,000 before. But I just dropped really far after reaching that. You're so tempted to pit Pac Maze again? I mean, you could have. It just would have been kind of funny if you did. Okay. Unfortunate. I'm getting a lot of repeats tonight, huh? Whoa. Ow. Ah! I was in a blind spot. I kind of just landed in it. Oh my god, enough! I'm in 9th! That only brought me up to like 5th, I think. Unfortunately. It's tough to recover from that. Yeah, 5th, okay. That was tough to recover from. I mean, at the moment, think you're still in lower ranks, not played as much worldwide. Yeah, I haven't played as much of the worldwide races in Mario Kart World lately. So I think I'm still around like the 8,400, 8,500 maybe. I would have to look. 8.3k, which is pretty good. I'll pick Market Street. Not Color from All. We did Color from All last time. Nintendo Switch 2 plus Pokemon Pocopia bundle. Announced for Australia and New Zealand. That's interesting. Sadly, it's not like a special version of the Switch 2 or anything. No Ditto colored Joy-Con or anything like that. It's just the normal Switch 2 design. But it's bundled with Pokemon Pocopia. Makes sense. Game's done well enough. I wonder if that bundle will be anywhere... I wonder if that bundle will be anywhere outside of Australia, though. Probably go to UK and Europe. I could see it. I wonder if it'll go anywhere else. Hey, Lewis. Welcome, welcome. Okay, and now Pac Maze. This is certainly something tonight, guys. Oh. Okay. Whoa, okay. Unexpected. But that helped me secure, I think, second. So, I'll take that. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I think so, Lewis. It's been pretty good over here. We're currently doing some Sonic Racing Crossworlds. The night's been going well. The races as well, too. Yes, you can join in the lobby. The lobby ID is down at the bottom. We are in the middle of some current races, but I'll give some time before we do our last set of 4 races soon. I think that was race number 3 of this set, so there should be one more in this set. Because, yeah, the only game to get different color Joy-Con 2 is Tennis Fever. Yeah, and I don't even think they were bundled with the game. I think they just released the same day. And those Joy-Con, while I like the colors of that lavender and that teal, those colors are perfect for me. They're too subtle. Like, it's not even the whole Joy-Con. It is, like, just small parts of it, so it wasn't worth it. Rouge? Alright, Rouge will be the last character that I play for the night, then. That is the final redeem for the night. Hope Switch Sports gets a new release this year. That was your main want for this year. That would be nice. You don't like the Switch 2 Joy-Con colors? Yeah. Very basic. Especially after they got so creative with the Switch 1 Joy-Con. It's such a shame that they're not doing anything fun for the Switch 2 Joy-Con. It's so weird. Okay, okay. That was unfortunate. Alright, give me in the last place, please. That could help. I want a luxury design instead of a... Yeah, they probably don't want them to be too similar to Switch 1 Joy-Con, but still. It's just unfortunate. Okay. I don't know where that went, but... Yeah, I haven't designed a card in this in a while. Oh my god, that was almost really bad. Nah, not good. That can help a little, not enough. I was still like 5th.
Well, I tried my best.
You don't want to switch too light, that's just the switch one? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Dark Yoshi took first all 4 of those races. Alright. One more set of races. Once again, I'll leave it open for a few minutes before we properly get started. Give folks time to, change out their stuff, too. Alright.
Hi there.
Rouge was the listed one. That's her. Let's do Extreme Gear this time. You know what, we'll do this. Is the weather nice over in New York? It's been fine, yeah. Alright. Got some more folks in. I'll give it a moment still. I think Zelda will get another gold switch with the main switch too. Whenever we get the next big Zelda. Maybe alongside a new OLED model. Maybe, maybe. If there was anything that they would do new Joy-Con for, new special Joy-Con for, it would be Zelda, right? Because Skyward Sword HD got the Hylian Shield and Master Sword themed pair, and Tears of the Kingdom got the gold ones. So, if that Ocarina of Time remake rumor is true, maybe we'll see special Ocarina themed Joy-Con there, or Joy-Con 2 then. And if not, then maybe they just aren't going to be. Alright, let's do this.
Hey guys.
Final 4 races of the night, everybody.
Yahoo!
The Annoying Housefly, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Urban Canyon, because we did color from all last time. Follows Fails is custom? Yeah, exactly. Captain Alex has been making some pretty cool Pro Controller and Joy-Con designs, and I'm sure eventually I'll get some. I just need money first. It's one thing to get a custom Switch to Pro Controller to give to the champion of the Mario Party Championships, but to get one for myself, I need to justify that a little more. No worries, Lewis. What's my opinion on Cole from Spirit Tracks? Chancellor Cole? He's fine. Not too different from the likes of, like, Zant or Girahim, like that. He's fine. Burn is obviously the more compelling character. But that was, you know, intentional. Yeah, that'll help me catch up a little bit there. Or drop me right in front of the wall. Right. Rouge with her really weird voice lines. Oh. Beatrice. Ooh, ah, yeah. So funny. Fine section thinking of... Johnny, I don't know what navy red is. Navy's a blue. Not a red. Unfortunate. How do you pronounce his name, Andrew? Can you spell it out phonetically? Because growing up, I used to call him Bernie. And then I had people tell me it's Burn. For so often, I just swapped to saying Burn. I've had people tell me the proper way to pronounce it is Burn, so... Yeah, because you have, like, Angine, short, you know, meant to be, like, engine. Coal, like, you know, coal for a train. And then, Burn. So, Burn and Coal were your villains. So, like, once I was told it's meant to be pronounced Burn, that kind of made sense to me. Been pronouncing his name as Byron. Byron makes sense. Byron is fair. And if I wasn't corrected to Burn all those years ago, I probably would have changed to Byron. But no, I'm pretty sure it's Burn. Because again, Burn coal. It fits with the pun. The pun and the theming. Alright, Apotos. Alright. Ooh, ooh. I'm getting shoved all over. Hit someone. Oh, my headset just shut off. That's fun. As soon as I get the chance, turn it back on. Oh look, we're back here again. Did not think I crossed into that. That's unfortunate. I do agree. He had a great theme. Well, at least I got 100 rings. But, unfortunate. Okay. Made it up to second. I will take that.
Enjoy the show.
That sounds good to me. Let's keep up that pace, because that was good. Alright, I'm up in third now. Dark Yoshi isn't in first right now, Birdcraft. Dark Yoshi hasn't been winning this set. No, Johnny, I understood you were talking about colors on the Switch too, but you said navy red. And that's not a color. Too much whispering. All right. Did they ever make us a Switch 1 Pro controllers could wake up the Switch 2s? No. But I don't mind because both of them are in reach of me at the same time right now, but...
Let's go. Nice. Nice.
That could have been better.
Finish.
Oh god, the car. Back to Pac-Land. Or Pac Village, I mean. Alright.
See you next
My own... Not quite green shell, but basically green shell. No! Oh, that was lucky. Oh, okay. I also don't like Rouge's trick sounds. What was that? Third? Third. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Alright, still holding third. See where I end up. The final race. Final race of the night, everybody. Let's see where we go. Ideally, somewhere new. And the crossroad being somewhere new. Alright, which one will it be? Which one will it be? Okay, Water Palace. Does this game just randomly pick from the 3 selected tracks? It randomly picks in the 3, yeah. And each time, each race, it pulls up 3 random courses in the game. It does not keep track of which ones you've already played or not. Which is more terrifying, shock horror or psychological? I think psychological is more interesting, but I don't know.
See ya.
Ah. But Birdcraft, random does, in Mario Kart World, random does pick any course in the game. It just is more likely to pick the options that are already there. But it can pick random. Here, it is just, what options are given to you. Alright, Golden Temple. Yeah, that's fair. Ah! Yeah, I'm probably out of the running at this point. Oh, I didn't even get an item there? Oh yeah, I'm definitely out of the running now. Yeah, it's so over. That's not gonna help enough. There's other people shortcutting through, yep. Yep, no, that's it. Ah, oh well.
Not my usual style.
Alright. Well, where does that put me in the end? Still third! Okay, you know what? I'll take it. Top 3 in the end. GG's indeed. Alright, and Kirby Toon pulled out on top that time. Nicely done. Alrighty, everybody. Good races tonight. That is going to close it out, though, for this week's Mario Kart Monday. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing our usual Mario Party stream. We'll be playing one more round of Mario Party Superstars tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be starting Yoshi's Island after or not. If that'll be this week or next week. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll see what the day is looking like. But with that, have a good night, everybody. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.